Life often feels like an unending series of trials, doesn't it? The kind of trials that make you question your strength, your purpose, and sometimes your very ability to keep going. You sit alone in moments of pain, feeling overwhelmed, and the tears flow freely, as though they're trying to wash away the weight you carry. And it's in these moments, when the world feels like it's closing in on you, that a profound truth emerges. Every tear that falls today is nurturing something deep within you. Every moment of struggle, every pang of heartache is laying the foundation for a triumph that is yet to come. We live in a society that idolizes success, that praises strength, and that glorifies resilience, yet it often forgets to acknowledge the beauty of vulnerability. People don't talk about the power of those moments when you feel utterly defeated. But here's the secret. The tears you cry today, those moments of raw emotion, are not signs of failure. They are signs of growth. They are signs that you care, that you're trying, that you're alive. Pain, when properly understood, is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. It reveals to you what matters most, sharpens your focus, and pushes you to transcend the limitations you thought you couldn't break. Think about this. The strongest trees grow in the harshest conditions. Their roots push deep into the soil, searching for water, for sustenance, for stability. Without the winds that threaten to topple them, they would never develop the strength to stand tall. Your tears are that water, seeping into the roots of your soul, nourishing your strength. And the storms you face today are the winds teaching you how to remain steadfast. As the poet Rumi once wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." It is through those cracks, those fractures in your soul, that growth happens. Without pain, there would be no evolution. Without struggle, there would be no triumph. You see, life is not linear. It is a cycle, a rhythm of highs and lows, joy and sorrow, victories and defeats. When you are in the depths of despair, it's tempting to believe that the pain will last forever, that the tears will never stop. But nothing in life is permanent. Seasons change, and so do we. Just as the darkest night gives way to the sunrise, your tears will give way to something greater, something brighter. Let go of the desire. God's will is just as permanent. But that doesn't mean you simply endure, it means you embrace. You let yourself feel. You let the tears come because they are part of the process. As the saying goes, no rain, no flowers. Without the storm, there would be no beauty waiting to bloom. People often underestimate the transformative power of struggle. They see pain as something to avoid, to escape, rather than something to lean into. But think about it. Every meaningful accomplishment, every great story of triumph is rooted in adversity. A diamond does not form without pressure. Steel is not forged without fire. And you, my friend, are no different. The person you are becoming, the victories you are destined to achieve, are being shaped by the trials you face today. Your tears are carving out the path to your resilience. They are softening the soil so that the seeds of your potential can take root and grow. Remember this. Tears are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign that you care deeply enough to feel. They are a testament to your passion, to your commitment, to your willingness to strive for something greater. In a world that often encourages us to numb our emotions, to hide our struggles behind a facade of strength, crying is an act of courage. It is a refusal to give up. When you cry, you are acknowledging the depth of your journey, the magnitude of your fight. You are reminding yourself that this moment, no matter how painful, is not the end. It is a stepping stone. And here's the beauty of it all. Pain has a way of connecting us to others. In your most vulnerable moments, you discover a profound truth. You are not alone. Everyone you meet is carrying their own burdens, fighting their own battles. Your tears make you human, and they allow you to see the humanity in others. They create a bridge of empathy, a shared understanding that binds us together in this collective journey of life. And through that connection, we find strength, we find hope, we find the courage to keep going. One day, you will look back on the tears you cried and realize that they were not in vain. You will see the triumphs they watered, the strength they cultivated, the wisdom they nurtured within you. You will understand that those moments of despair were the very moments that prepared you for greatness. As the writer Paulo Coelho once said, the pain of yesterday is the strength of today. The struggles you endure today are giving birth to the person you are becoming. They are shaping a version of you that is stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever thought possible. So when the tears come, don't fight them. Let them flow. Let them cleanse your soul and remind you that you are alive, that you are growing. Let them be a symbol of your courage to feel, to hope, and to dream of something better. Trust that the pain you feel now is temporary, but the strength it will give you is permanent. Trust that the seeds you are watering today will bloom into something extraordinary tomorrow. And most importantly, trust yourself. Trust that you are capable of enduring, of rising, of triumphing. Life is not about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about finding beauty in the struggle and purpose in the pain. It's about realizing that every tear, every moment of doubt is part of a larger story, a story of growth, of resilience, of triumph. So the next time you find yourself crying, remember this: you are not breaking, you are blooming. You are not falling apart, you are falling into place. It is and the tears you cry today will water tomorrow's triumphs. Life is not designed to be smooth, nor is it meant to hand you success on a silver platter. It's a constant series of challenges, some small and forgettable, others so immense they threaten to crush you under their weight. There will be days when you feel as though you are walking through a storm with no end in sight, and the setbacks pile up so relentlessly that you begin to doubt your ability to carry on. But what if I told you that the very struggles you are enduring today, those heavy, painful moments, are the very things shaping your future success? What if the tears you cry in despair are quietly transforming into the fuel that powers tomorrow's victories? Because they are. The trials that bring you to your knees now will one day become the foundation for the person you are destined to become. Setbacks, failures, and heartbreaks, they're not detours, they are the path. Too often, we look at difficulty as though it's some kind of error in life's design. We tell ourselves that if we were stronger, smarter, or more fortunate, we'd be able to avoid pain. But that's a lie. Struggle isn't an accident, it's an integral part of life, woven into the fabric of existence, forcing you to grow in ways comfort never could. Think about it. Diamonds are formed under pressure and gold is refined in fire. Without the fire, gold remains an unshaped lump of ore, full of potential but unrealized. In much the same way, you are being shaped and refined by your trials. The sorrow you feel, the tears you shed, they are the fire that's purifying you, the hammer that's forging you into something extraordinary. You may not see it now, but every setback is a step forward in disguise. Think back to any meaningful accomplishment in your life. Was it born from ease, or did it emerge from difficulty? Success isn't handed to you. It's earned through persistence, through the willingness to face obstacles head on and learn from every stumble along the way. As the great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Your setbacks are not signs that you're failing. They are challenges designed to force you to discover your why, to find the strength within yourself that you never knew existed. Pain is not your enemy, it is your teacher. It is through struggle that you uncover your own capacity to endure, to adapt, to persevere. Every tear is a testament to your resilience, to your refusal to give up. When you fail at something, it's easy to feel as though you've reached a dead end, but failure is not the end. It's a redirection. It's life's way of pointing you toward a better path, one you might not have considered otherwise. As Thomas Edison famously said after countless failed attempts to invent the light bulb, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,0,0,0,0 ways that won't work." Failure is not a reflection of your inadequacy. It's a necessary step in the process of growth. It's tempting to wish for a life free of struggle, to dream of a world where everything comes easily. But what kind of life would that be? Without adversity, there would be no growth. Without obstacles, there would be no victories. Imagine a story where the hero never faces a challenge, never has to fight for anything. It wouldn't be a story worth telling. And yet, when you face challenges in your own life, it's easy to forget that you are the hero of your story. The setbacks you face are not there to defeat you. They are there to prepare you for the triumphs ahead. They are sharpening your skills, deepening your resolve, and strengthening your character. Tears are a powerful thing. They are not a sign of weakness, as many people believe. They are release, a reminder that you are alive and fully human. Tears connect you to your emotions, and emotions connect you to your purpose. When you cry over a setback, it's not because you're weak, it's because you care. You care about what you're striving for, about the person you want to become. Those tears are a reflection of your commitment, your determination to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. And one day, when you look back on these moments, you will realize that those tears were the seeds of your success. You see, success is not measured by the absence of struggle, but by how you respond to it. Life will knock you down. It's inevitable. But what matters is whether you choose to stay down or rise again. Each time you get back up, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than the obstacles in your path. As the Japanese proverb goes, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Resilience is not about never falling. It's about always rising. Your setbacks are not wasted. They are teaching you something valuable, even if you can't see it yet. They are teaching you patience, humility, and perseverance. They are showing you what truly matters and what doesn't. They are helping you discover who you are and who you want to become. The struggle you are going through now is equipping you with the tools you'll need to succeed later. It's like planting a seed in the ground. For a long time, it seems as though nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, roots are growing, preparing to support something magnificent. And when the time is right, that seed will break through the soil and bloom. Your setbacks are the roots of your future success. They are preparing you to bloom. One day, you will look back on this chapter of your life and see it for what it truly was, a period of growth. The pain you feel now will be a distant memory, but the strength it gave you will remain. You will see how every setback, every failure, every tear was necessary to get you to where you are meant to be. You will realize that the struggles you thought would break you were the very things that built you. So embrace the setbacks, embrace the tears. They are not signs of defeat. They are signs of life. They are reminders that you are in the arena, fighting for something that matters. And that fight, no matter how difficult, is worth it. Keep going, keep striving, keep believing that your best days are ahead of you, not behind you, because they are. The sorrow you feel today will transform into joy. The struggles you endure will become your greatest victories. And the tears you cry now will one day water the garden of your success.